All right, so today we're I had a Canadian. And I'm like, okay there, buddy. Alrighty there. So today we're talking Rosie O'Donnell, everyone's favorite fat pig. Let's try again. Okay, so
I thought you did that on purpose.
I did it by accident, but I still had the voice in my head. Okay there, how you doing? To all our fellow Canadian viewers, today we're talking Rosie O'Donnell. Okay. It's because I said I wanted to sound more conversational, and then that came out. I'm like, I want to sound more relatable, so I'm like, okay there, how you doing? Today we're talking Rosie O'Donnell. The old fat pig. The old fat pig there.
This could be the opener.
It's getting worse every day.
She was voted most annoying celebrity in a 2007 Parade poll, but we're here to say it's time to give Rosie O'Donnell another chance.
I'll be honest, I've always liked her.
Yeah.
Because,
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Well, I mean, I've always hated Donald Trump.
Oh.
And the feud between these two has been entertaining for now decades.
Yes, 20 years.
He's the moral authority. Left the first wife, had an affair. Left the second wife, had an affair. Had kids both time, but he's the moral compass for 20-year-olds in America. Donald, sit and spin, my friend. I don't enjoy him.
I
coming up.
Love the fact that she has always stood up to him.
Called him out.
Yeah.
Called him broke. Called him low morals trash. That's what started the whole thing on The
She's like
View.
Donald Trump's Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Although, no, she's Superman. Donald Trump. No, actually, it's the other way around because Donald Trump sees himself as the hero. She's the one taking that away from him.
From that side.
Maybe. I don't know. Is that a thing? Lex Luthor?
Oh, shit. We got to talk about, we've made a decision as a channel. We're going to try a little experiment for a while. We're going to try to avoid saying his name. Let's try to stick to...
I already said it.
Yeah. We're pretty sure we're being suppressed.
We're 100% sure.
Yeah. If you
we had a live last night.
Yeah.
It was 3 hours long. We had 2 viewers, no, maybe 3 or 4.
3.
And every one of them confirmed that they're not being shown our content
It's
anymore.
true. Yeah. We even got a recent comment this morning. And I was telling everybody that if you look on Google Trends right now, at least I haven't looked today, but I've looked 2 or 3 times in the past week with all this, who stuff, who they're going to visit in jail and who is not around
Isn't
anymore.
that sick that we live in this? We can't even say
I'm
their
afraid
names.
to, at least especially in the first 5 minutes. Maybe it's okay a little later. The
who the real
is real,
fat pig
and
is?
everyone always complained
Donald.
about the people on the right, like we're being censored. No,
Free speech. Okay.
now the people telling it
Free
like
speech.
it is.
Your guy is shutting down networks. He's got Colbert pulled off the air and he's threatening Kimmel's next. And that's free speech.
Yeah, exactly. So
And
Rosie
now-
is calling it like it is.
Now he also supports pediatrics.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the word. 'Cause
PDF files.
pediatric medicine. I often go to the pediatric section in the pharmacy to get cough syrup and child's Tylenol for my kids.
Anyways, if you don't believe us, go check out Google Trends and look at when there's breaking news and tell me if you are seeing anything suspicious, like the words being left out of a lot of things and the very odd keyword. I pulled some spreadsheets to keep a record of it. Anyways, let's move on. Rosie O'Donnell, our new hero as Zennials to represent our era. Everybody is talking about how we were really unkind to Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh my God, what is that thing? Children, there's some huge bulbous monstrosity heading for the classroom. Oh my God, it's awful. It's coming for the door.
Hello, kids.
kids.
And maybe we should be looking at her a little bit differently because the world has been harsh to our girl.
I'm not lying. I've always liked her.
Yeah, I'm glad too.
She's feisty. And she's like a little bold.
You like that she's a Celt.
Because I'm a Celt. I love Celts. I love people that have anger issues and refuse to back down from a fight. And the best part is that anytime she's been in an argument with the Orange Menace.
Yeah, she called him.
Is she called him
Yes,
that?
yes.
Oh, I just said
I'm
that.
pretty sure or maybe it was Tangerine Menace.
Okay.
We'll read it.
I literally was like, I can't say his name, and that's the first thing that popped into my head.
Yeah, I could be
But
wrong.
every time those two fight, he's like, she's a fat pig, disgusting dog face.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, he's actually gone bankrupt this many times and no one ever knows. That's why he was never featured in Fortune magazine because no one knew where his money came from. And everything she says is like factual. And he's like, fat pig.
Yeah.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't.
Well, let's get into this. If you didn't hear about Donald Trump threatening Rosie's citizenship, she has now moved to Ireland.
So let me get this straight. Their feud is so dysfunctional that she actually left the country because of Donald Trump.
Yes, and she has an autistic child, and she felt that it was her duty as a parent to protect her child. And she actually I watched a video today, she compared Trump to Hitler in the Nazi Germany.
Well, he is.
Yeah, and the first group that they started to target was the disabled community.
I see that 100%. I actually, like, right around the time that, how do you talk about the guy without saying his name? When he won the second time and he started pulling a lot of the like authoritarian type crap that he was pulling. I was watching all these World War II documentaries at the time and like how Hitler rose to power. And I'm like, holy shit, there's a playbook there.
The mega
and
cultists.
it is being followed almost to a T.
Yeah.
And I know that's like a conspiracy theory, but
I don't think so.
Go back if you don't believe me. Watch a documentary. There's a million of them on YouTube about how Hitler rose to power. And it's like watching everything that's happening today.
Yeah, except Hitler actually took a long time trying to like get the public's trust. And he like had all these
you could argue
like,
that Trump did too.
Well,
because he had The Apprentice and he's been
true.
like slowly
that's true.
infiltrating American pop culture for years.
I mean, The
and taking
Simpsons
over.
did predict him running for president, so I think you're right about that actually.
Yeah, he's been a fixture. I mean, look at him. He had a cameo in Home Alone.
Yeah, because it was part of the agreement in order to use the hotel.
Oh man, I can imagine the director on that would have been like, what? We have to put that fucking piece of shit in the movie now? We got to write a whole scene? Oh my God, what a nightmare. He's the fat pig. I mean, that's the irony. Everything he says is projection. I love how South Park portrayed him wandering through that desert.
Yes.
Just this big fat bastard, all sweaty.
Yeah.
And you know, Donald watches that and he's like, not funny, irrelevant show. No, that's literally how everybody sees
you.
You are that guy. What do you got coming up here?
So I just wanted to show you the tweet.
Rosie's looking thin, kind of.
Yeah, she actually looks not that bad. That's not a good picture, but the couple of interviews
I think she
watched
looks
of her
better
today.
with weight, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, the videos I saw of her today.
You know, there's a lot of people in the world who were overweight their entire lives. And then all of a sudden one day they decide to drop a bunch of weight and it doesn't really work. Remember Drew Carey?
Yeah, of course.
Now he's
the
Price is Right guy.
Yeah.
Remember when he lost a bunch of weight? Everyone's like, wow, looking good. And I remember thinking, no, you look like a melting candle now. Like you have all that skin and there's nothing holding it up anymore.
It's not a good look. Yeah, part of what made him cute was that he was chubby.
Everybody likes a good chubby.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Just own it. Good chubby.
Everyone likes a good chubby. I get 4 or 5 a day.
Brian Johnson would say that you're in excellent health. Wasn't that his whole thing?
As I'm literally getting like a weird chest pain right now.
You gotta read what DJT had to say to our girl Rosie.
Every time I do this guy's voice, I need like 3 days
to
to recover. It hurts my throat. Anyway, here we go. Okay. Because of the fact that Rosie O'Donnell is not in the best interests of our great country, I'm giving serious consideration to taking away her citizenship. She's a threat to humanity and should remain in the wonderful country of Ireland if they want her. God bless America. Yeah.
Oh,
unbelievable.
God.
I can't believe that he thinks she's a threat to humanity. In what way? How?
Insane.
How is Rosie O'Donnell a threat to humanity?
Okay, and then this is what Rosie had to say in response.
Yeah, you do her voice while my throat recovers.
Oh, I never thought about trying to do a Rosie impression. Hey, Donald.
She's got like kind of like that New York
and she's kind of boyish. She's kind of like a dude.
Yeah, I don't even know how to do that accent.
I think Irish.
I can do a Canadian.
Hey, Donald. You're rattled again? 18 years later, and I still live rent-free in that collapsing brain of yours. You call me a threat to humanity, but I'm everything you fear. A loud woman, a queer woman, a mother who tells the truth, an American who got out of the country before you set it ablaze. You build walls. I build a life for my autistic kid in a country where decency still exists. You lie, you steal, you degrade. I nurture, I create, I persist. You are everything that is wrong with America, and I'm everything you hate about what's still right with it. You want to revoke my citizenship? Go ahead and try, King Joffrey with a tangerine spray tan. I'm not yours to silence. I never was. Rosie.
Nice. And then Donald would respond, "Fat pig.
Yeah.
I win."
Pretty much.
That's how he does it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's always been his approach. You're ugly. You're ugly. Fat pig. Loser. I win.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I'm president.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you this much. If I was president of the United States, I'd feel like I won naturally.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I win.
Yeah.
I win. Right here.
This is the point I wanted to make sure we made today, that she was so overlooked. She was so... Everybody made fun of her at all times. And it's like, I feel like we just never appreciated her enough as a generation. Like, she was putting out bangers in the 90s.
When I was a kid, one of my favorite movies, weirdly, was A League of Their Own.
Yeah, I loved that
Tom
movie.
Yeah, I just liked
Madonna.
it.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, what are you looking at? Nothing.
I had a crush on Madonna in that movie. Mm-hmm. But Rosie played kind of like the butchy character, of course. But that's what she's always been. That's
she's
why
so fun-loving. I loved her in Now and Then, Sleepless in Seattle. And actually, I think one of my favorites, like my personal favorite, was when she played Betty Rubble in the Flintstones. I loved her in that role. And it was like one of the first movies where I was like, she actually is pretty cute.
Well, and it made sense because Barney is like a little bitch.
Yeah.
And then she's kind of like the butchy, bossy woman. So there was like an interesting dynamic there.
Betty, sit down and relax.
Oh, I can't, Wilma. It just hit me. From now on, I'll be spending 24 hours a day attending to the every need of a helpless little boy. Then again, maybe it won't be such a big adjustment after all.
Such good casting. I love that movie. Yeah. But she was kind of like the TV aunt. And when she had her own show, like there was just always this very like caring side to Rosie that I think it's a lot easier to like appreciate her now that I'm somebody middle-aged.
The only reason Donald doesn't like her, it's my opinion, is because she's always been someone that wasn't afraid to have a voice. And Donald believes that women should just shut the fuck up and be subservient. And because Rosie isn't like that. He hates her.
Yeah, exactly. So apparently she came from kind of a sad upbringing. Her mother died of cancer when she was like 11 years old. Apparently the father abused sexually and physically, it sounds like, and he was an alcoholic, abused all the siblings. So she had a really rough go in life. Yeah. And then she went on to try stand-up.
I wonder if there's a connection there. She was abused by a disgusting pig of a man. And then later in life, she saw that in Donald. And she was one of the first people, you know, everyone hates him now. I mean, anyone with a brain.
Yeah.
But back, there was a period, you know, in the
when he was
2000s,
an up-and-comer,
where people were like,
intrigued.
Donald Trump, oh yeah, The Apprentice, you're fired. You're fired, you're fired, you're fired. I'm a billionaire. Everyone's like, are you though?
Yeah.
Not quite sure about that. Yeah, right when he was in his like meteoric rise to fame, she was the one walking around going, I don't trust this guy.
Yeah, exactly. And it was when she was on The View, and she was only on that show for 1 year, and she caused so much controversy that apparently the word on the street was that they like booted her out for being too political. And she was like very anti George Bush and the Iraq War. So the conservatives have just had it out for her. And because she's not your stereotypical woman that these conservatives want on TV, she wasn't, you know, exceptionally beautiful. She was bigger, she was queer, and she like stood up for the little people. She's really a folk hero.
They hate anybody with an opinion that doesn't match their own.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and then did you hear? So she's moved to Ireland. She's making a home there. I watched an interview with her. Apparently she's been doing stand-up again while she's there. And she's actually has a show going in the Fringe Festival in Edinburgh. And she's promoting it. And she was out at a restaurant and some 91-year-old woman started choking right in front of them. And so she and her friend like actually had to give her the Heimlich maneuver.
Rosie O'Donnell performed the Heimlich maneuver on a 91-year-old choking woman.
I don't think she performed it herself, but she was like in control of the situation and barking orders.
I've always wondered how I would respond in a moment like that. If someone started choking next to me in a restaurant and everyone's like, this guy's choking, I feel like I'd be like, oh shit. Isn't anyone gonna do anything about that?
Oh my God.
Can you imagine being the one that's like, I got this. Come here, buddy. Yeah, fuck. I got you. This guy's like, oh, my sternum. You're being sued like a week later. That's why I think nowadays I'm like, yeah, if he dies, he dies. I can't touch it.
Put your mouth to it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Don't ask me to do mouth to mouth.
Yeah.
I went through CPR training many times in my life. Growing up in Alberta, every goddamn job you have, it's all in oil field and forestry, and you have to go through WMIS and H2S and all these different things, and sometimes they want you to have CPR just in case. I couldn't tell you how to do CPR. I've literally had to sit there over like a little plastic mannequin and be like, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you get the little bag to put over the mouth because they don't want you to put your mouth on people. Yeah. But what are you going to do?
Yeah. It's
anyway,
you're trained on the...
I'm like, what is it? Is it 5 pumps? How many pumps? And then is it a breath? Or is it like 2 breaths? I don't even know. I would kill the person that I had to do CPR.
I would probably faint. I'm not good in situations like that.
I guess
I'd be so afraid.
Worst case scenario, you can call 911 and they can like walk you through it.
True. Yeah. That's true.
So you got to hold.
Oh, and apparently that was part
holding a cell phone to my ear with my shoulder. Like, okay, there's 3 compressions. Someone's like, you can use speakerphone. I'm like, no, I prefer it like this.
Apparently that was one of the things that happened during that incident, is she yelled, someone call 911, but they don't have 911 in Ireland. It's something different.
It's like, well, we don't have 911 here. No, that's my Irish accent there. I can't do an Irish accent. Oh, no 911. That's not be for Ireland. You die here. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Don't ever ask me to do CPR. You know what? I'll do it. I'm not a coward. If somebody was actually dying, of course I would do it.
You would. But I
would have to think about it for a couple seconds.
Might get down to the wire.
I would look around the room and see if there were any volunteers first. I'd be like, okay, anybody? Is there a doctor?
Please.
Ah, shit. And Crystal would be like, Darren, do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, okay.
Here we go.
My kids are watching. I can't. This is it. This is the moment. All right. Sorry, I couldn't drop that subject. What do we got next now?
Oh, anyways, I just feel like I've been reading a lot of these discussions people have been having about Rosie, and I feel like our generation especially, she played such a special role in our lives that she was kind of like that TV aunt, someone who was, kind.
The guy could be a crackhead, a transvestite, a flasher, a junkie, a chainsaw murderer, or someone really sick. Someone like my Rick.
When I was young and Rosie was like young, like probably in her 20s or I actually used to think she was kind of attractive in like her own way.
Cute,
but I thought she's pretty. Like I understood
she had nice skin.
I understood why they put her in movies. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you were casting and you were looking for like a unique character and then she walked in and she's got that kind of New York accent or New Jersey. I don't know.
I think she did grow up in like New York State.
Yeah. And she's like a little bit butchy, but then at the same time, like you said, she had like nice hair, nice skin. Like I'd be like, she's interesting.
And she's this like sweetness, this warmth that
I
I feel like she'd be somebody that would be very... Like, I don't really care about meeting many celebrities, but I feel like being around her would be really just kind of interesting and cool. Yeah. Just to
if I was a
aura, as the kids say.
If I was a casting director and she walked in the room, I'd be like, I like it.
Yeah.
She just has like, she's one of those people that when she talks or when she's on camera, you kind of can't not pay attention to her.
Oh, and she's really smart. Apparently, she was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and in 2000, she walked away with $500,000. And then they brought her back again in 2024, and she won $250,000.
Was it for charity or something?
I think that's usually what they do with celebrities.
So someone who's already rich just goes on to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and makes another $500,000.
I'm sure it probably went to a
She's
charity.
She's like, thanks.
Yeah.
Put that in my wallet.
Yeah. But she's no dummy. And I also didn't know that she was on Curbed. So that's something...
Of course.
I thought we've been pretty loyal Curbed fans, and I don't recall seeing her on there.
I don't remember seeing her on
I would
Curbed.
love to see like interaction with her and Larry David.
Hey, O'Donnell.
Hey, Larry. How are you?
What's this?
What?
You going around telling everybody you kicked my ass?
What about it?
You didn't kick my ass. I keep hearing from people you kicked my ass.
I most certainly did, Larry.
No, you didn't. No,
In
you
a
didn't.
very crowded restaurant with witnesses.
I don't know where you're getting that interpretation from. All I had to do was make one more move and you were dead.
That's what they all say. One more move, it was over, Larry. I had you. Boom, boom, you were down.
Bullshit.
What can I tell you, Larry? Sometimes you're an asshole.
Oh, yeah, I'm an asshole?
Yes.
Oh, you really?
Yes.
Well, assholes don't go out with the disabled, okay? Yeah, check that out. Yeah.
Larry
Hope
David.
to be inserting that in this
Larry
video.
David is like my hero.
Yeah. Darren's like
he's
Larry
the only
David's
other
cousin.
person. He's the only person I've ever seen in real life that resembles me.
Yes. Or your dad. Like just that special, if something weird's gonna happen, it happens to you guys.
Yeah. Every
All the time.
interaction I have is so awkward. I have like weird things going with all our neighbors.
Yes.
Every time I'm outside, I'll be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And they just won't wave back, and I'll be like, "Hmm." I go inside. I'm like,
complain about it.
I just waved to Chris across the street there, and he just looked at me and kept walking. I'm like, what the fuck is up with that? Am I? And then I'm like, am I the weird one?
Yeah.
I'm like, I just would like if we could all just be normal. Why is it like we wave one day and then the next day no wave? Can there be some consistency?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I think you need to not worry
And then
about it so much. That's the Larry David.
Then I'll like
let
overthink
go.
it, and then next time I'm outside, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna wave today. And then they'll wave, and I'll be like, oh, Hey, how you doing?
We're back to waving.
Okay, we're waving now.
Yeah. And
I
he's
don't-
not lying. He's got that going with like 6 neighbors. Any given
The
time.
guy that lives right next to us, we've been neighbors for over 10 years.
Yeah.
The other day, we just both happened to be like outside grabbing our garbage bins to put out to the curb at the exact same time. And I looked at him and went, hey. And he just went, hey. And that's like the most I've heard his voice in 10 years.
But yet
He's
his
just like,
wife and his wife and I are besties. We're Facebook friends and everything.
Every now and then he just comes outside and he's like, oh, all right, that's enough for me. I'm sure he thinks we're insane.
Yeah, I think our neighbors think we shoot PORN, like, because all they see is just camera equipment coming in and out all the time.
And it looks like we don't work.
Yeah, and we're always home at weird all day long.
I'm outside at like 3 PM in like sweatpants and like no shirt. Just looking around.
Yeah, after you've been editing all
Yeah,
morning,
and
all
be like,
day.
oh, sun feels good on the
Outside.
skin. All right, back inside.
Oh, true. Okay, but I want to show you this. Again, I just want to like drive home the point everyone's trying to make about how it feels like Rosie was just ahead of her time in her like level of empathy that she had and how sweet and caring. We all know the real story now with Britney Spears and how horribly she was treated by her parents, by Hollywood, Justin Timberlake, Kevin Federline. Like these people are just disgusting.
Free Britney.
Yeah.
Free Britney.
I'm on Free Britney side.
Right around the time that Britney exploded into fame, I was like, she's so hot. We would all be like, oh, it's Britney. We all liked her.
Britney, bitch.
Wearing her little like school uniform, that long ponytail. Or it was like a braided
Again.
ponytail.
She was so sexualized. Someone wrote, it's like Rosie always knew.
Can I ask you one final question before I go, Britt?
Get your hands off her, you dyke.
Lockdown thing.
I'm just saying what everyone else was thinking.
Yeah.
You know, I'll explain it to you.
Okay.
Usually, like a normal day for me, I get up. Like the other day, it was a Rolling Stone interview for 3 hours. Then I come to the venue and I have 2 hours of press.
Wait, were they nice to you?
Yeah,
Rowan?
very nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
No worry.
And then I have
A little bit of soft petting. Right?
and it's just like confusion all day long. And I really time by myself, like 2 hours before the show, is so like sacred. Like my time alone is so sacred now.
What do you do?
I just really focus about what I'm about to do on stage. Me and Julianne, my makeup artist, she does my makeup. We just goof around.
Oh,
We
so you
listen
do
to
have your
music.
makeup done?
I'm not completely alone. Yeah.
All right, because I was worried. You know, I thought, I don't know what she's doing in there alone. I hope it's nothing synthetic. You know, I didn't know. I thought, why? I mean, alone. I'm so neurotic that I don't think I've been alone in the last 20 years for more than 5 minutes in an elevator. All right, honey, you have a good show.
Anyways, then they do a little gag after that. So sweet.
It's funny. I noticed the little watermark in the corner. That's from the Rosie show.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You
Like,
remember the Rosie show?
Well, I mean, how can you mock a woman who's just been like nothing but successful her entire life?
I never watched it, so I don't even know if it was successful or iconic or...
How many people get a talk show?
Yeah,
Think
true.
about that.
Daytime. And you know what? With the legacy of Ellen, maybe really everyone should be propping up Rosie even more, that she was like the good queer daytime TV host.
But like
she didn't pretend to be caring and kind. She actually was kind. Maybe Ellen was just trying to be more like Rosie.
Maybe. I like Rosie better. She started off as just a goddamn comedian. And then she turned that into an acting career. And then goes into
The
like
View.
talk shows and like
And the Rosie
it's like
show.
everywhere she goes, everything is like she has like her own gravitational
Yeah,
pull.
that was actually a comment that stuck with me. Somebody wrote like, "What happened to Rosie? Like, what is she? Why did she just walk away from Hollywood?" And someone else responded, "Well, she's doing Hollywood the right way. Like, she made all of her money, and now she's living a nice, peaceful life, doing what she wants to do, living in Ireland."
Think about the fact that Rosie and Madonna were both in A League of Their Own. And at that time, Madonna was cast because she was like the hot one. And even as a kid, I'm like, oh, she's pretty. I had a crush on her. And now, have you seen Madonna?
Yes. Yes, I have.
I'd say she's not doing it the right way.
Yeah, Rosie looks better than Madonna. Actually, I take a little bit of offense to that because Gina Davis, that lady is a knockout.
Is she?
You don't think so?
I never cared much for...
I thought you loved ginger women.
I don't mind them. I've always said they're dangerous.
Yeah.
Men are very attracted to a ginger woman and they can't resist them. And then that's why we keep perpetuating these ginger men.
Yeah. True. Anyways, I thought to follow up on the Britney video, this is also quite sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, Britney Spears is leaving K-Fed.
K-Fed.
I forgot about that. And how did she only last a year on The View? Look at that energy.
It's hilarious. I love that bit. Because really what she's saying is this guy's the biggest loser anyone's ever seen.
Yeah.
But she just did it in like a funny roundabout way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think Britney deserved that.
How come every time I laugh I have chest pain?
No,
oh
don't
my God.
say that.
You know, I'll tell you why. It's because I was doing flips on the trampoline with the kids today.
Yeah, that could be why. Absolutely. The only thing that I found a little bit off-putting about my research I put into Rosie today is that apparently she was like a huge, like, uber Tom Cruise fan, which I don't get that. I'm not into Tom Cruise.
TC, baby. You know,
and if she's somebody that like speaks out about all the wrong in the world, she should be talking about Scientology.
I don't like the Scientology aspect of Tom Cruise, but I like literally everything else.
I don't.
I like his movies. I find them fun to
you
watch.
like his movies, but I think as a person, he's a POS.
I guess.
I think
Although,
he's slimy.
Well, he has a reputation for being very likable.
It's all fake. I think he's a sociopath. Just something.
No, I do. I think he's very fake because he's always like, ha!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. And he's like got that high energy, but it could be that he's just actually like that.
But the way he's treated like a god, that's the only reason he's in Scientology is he literally, it's like he's literally running that religion.
I think he thinks he's a god.
Yeah, he does.
The fact that he does all his own stunts, I know everyone's like, Tom Cruise does his own stunts. But I mean, some of the stunts that he does, like maybe I'm wrong, but didn't he like ride a motorbike right off a cliff? Like,
Three, two, one, action!
I would never do shit like that for a movie.
Yeah, I'm 42 and my back hurts already.
I'd be like, no, get the stunt guy for that one. You guys could put my face on his. Perfect. Get him to sign an NDA. We'll tell everyone I did it.
Yeah.
I was actually just thinking, I've been obsessed with watching all these. There's this channel on YouTube called The Military Channel, I think it's called.
Or The Military Show.
The Military Show. And every day they're uploading like probably 5 or more videos. And they're documenting the war.
Careful. That we also get suppressed.
I guess I can't say that.
And they talk about in The Military Show how they are suppressed
the
because
war
they talk about war.
In a country where people are really good at a certain Ukrainian dance.
Yeah.
Ukraine, obviously, they're the underdogs. They have no money and they're not getting a lot of help from the rest of the world. So these guys are figuring out how to literally win this war with like you know, consumer drones and like all these like ingenious
Watch
things.
our other video about it.
They're hiding anti-tank explosives in things that look like trees.
Oh, wow.
They're like wrapping bark around them and just like laying them around the forest.
No way.
So these guys, they're just being really smart. Anyway, it's
Love
super
it.
interesting.
Love it.
And there's a lot of like stuff about drones and fighter jets and all this crap. And the other day I was watching that. I'm like, you know what I need to do right now? I should watch Top Gun Maverick.
Sorry, guys.
I was just in the mood
Yeah.
to watch some like high octane fighter jet footage. So that's my little
TC bit. Well, I think that's actually it. That's kind of all I had on Rosie. We're trying to start having shorter episodes. The algorithm has not been kind to us, so
It hates us.
I'm sorry. We're
It
gonna have to
hates
start
us.
putting less effort into these episodes in order to make videos that people see.
So what we're doing, I don't know if you noticed this episode, we're trying to be less scripted. Have a little bit of banter, back and forth. Did I say that right? Was that in the script? Just kidding. You know, just be more real and not be so like cringy, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes we can come across a little cringy.
Our kids tell us we're cringe.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, sorry, I did miss one thing on Rosie. I was watching some videos that she's done recently, some interviews, and she shared that she was actually invited to Marla Maples' marriage to DJT. She said apparently she had met DJT once, and they had to they were like paired together for some special event, so he invited her to the wedding, and she basically went for shits and giggles.
Oh, I thought you said she went for a shit. I'm like, what?
I was like thinking, I'm like, should I say this? Because she didn't say it in
Oh,
those
she went for
words.
shits
She
and
went for
giggles.
fun, yeah, and basically just to see what's this all about. And she remembered what struck her that day was when he was walking out, like during the ceremony, he was stopping to shake hands with all the celebrities that were there.
What a,
Like,
what a
just-
cheesy
Yes.
doofus.
What?
Your own wedding, and you're like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing? Nice to meet you. Hey, yeah, we'll grab dinner later. Meet me at the bar. Like,
Yeah,
what?
let's go grape some kids with Epstein later.
I was gonna ask,
That's
is
who else
Marla
was
Maples
there.
a real name?
I think so.
It sounds like a Hollywood stage name.
Good question. Let's check it
Marla
out.
Maples.
And then let's end this episode. Oh no, her mother is Anne Locklear Maples,
Okay.
a homemaker and a model. And her father was Stanley Edward Maples, a real estate developer. Oh no, that's why she thought was.
Oh,
Or shit, I keep saying his name. Anyways, let's wrap up the episode.
Marla Maples. Well, it sounds almost like a Hollywood name.
So next video up on the radar for us is we want to make fun of the mega makeovers. We said we want to lay off mega content, but with everything happening
Well,
right now, how can we?
What we're actually gonna do is we're gonna lay off Trump. Oh, I said it. We'll have to bleep every time we
Maybe.
say that
I don't
asshole's
think we have
name.
to go that far.
Because of the algorithm,
Mhm.
we're gonna do Trump adjacent
Yes.
content. So we thought, hey, let's
So-
make fun of all these freaks
Yeah.
fucking up their faces.
But it won't always be that either. I also want to dive into this Amy Bradley documentary on Netflix, the
gonna-
chick that went missing off the cruise.
This podcast,
That's very interesting.
We're gonna
stuff
talk
going on.
about everything, like literally anything and everything, whatever.
Anything that is just making the world a little bit
Anything-
worse every day.
It's worse every day, and that's why it's so Trump heavy right now.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly. I'm sorry.
When we started this thing, we weren't like, let's start a podcast
No.
and just only talk about Donald Trump. No, it's not what we decided. I never thought in a million years the guy would win again. I really didn't. So here we are.
Anyways.
Subscribe,
Oh yeah, please subscribe.
please,
Please. It's the only way you'll see.
please, because we're being suppressed. And I hate doing this. I hate begging people, but I don't even know how this works. Apparently you hit the bell
Yes, get the
and you get
notifications.
notified.
Oh.
You get a little
Yeah.
you get a little
Yeah,
one
if
of
you want a
these.
little bit of that.
Yeah, hit the
Hit the
bell
bell.
for that.
Okay.
All right,
adios.
weird.